This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. They're going to the air in the first play. He's running out of time here. He's got a man down the middle. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on the first down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. Using his legs, it's Ferguson. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's third down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Barry. He's past the marker and still going. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
First down and more. He's somewhat tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming up, the first snap in the red zone on this drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, seventh play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around and give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Makes it second and goal from the 9. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, Green Wave. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, the championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. We're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And it's a direct snap. Pitches to the back. Crosses the 35. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. First and 10 in enemy territory. To the air, it's Wilson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this time it's complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner to stop him for a loss. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks, as they answer with their first score of this title game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Tough position here. 2nd and long from their 11.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
And he'll be brought down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. No surprise, offense going for it on 4th down.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17.
offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Grab made by the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to...
Oh, that one's picked off. Breaking. Refuses to be stopped. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover two, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Taylor. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here's the second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set them up first down at the 14. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Razorbacks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, that's great execution and a touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive, they take away the quarterback, they think they have everything defended, and then he pitches it out on his last option, and they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They started at 28. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They're able to get him down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They mix it up with a run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tulane. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. So the offense calls a timeout here. First of the half.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And it'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. They get the second half started with a running play. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. On the ground, it's Barry. He finds some space. He's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Here comes a handoff. He gets loose. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. They bring it down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Wave. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, that's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. It could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Some fresh coverage now from these DBs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Gonna run it. It's Berry. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And now the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. press gets set up here. It's third down. Drop in back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Ball handed off. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The ball is loose. And he makes the recovery and has enough for a first down. Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. Start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. There's the handoff. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pressure is coming. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of this football game.
They'll try to add to the lead now with their PAT.
I never lag, bro. I'm on the land wire. I never lag. Never in my life, bro. Never lag. I don't play no games like that. I play the game regular.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do. And they heave it deep downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Arkansas. No chance to catch him there.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. offense makes their way on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Third down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? Good enough for a first set of downs to spot the ball at the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Breaks free. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. The back's got it.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch made down inside the 25.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. That puts him in the lead in the final couple of minutes. On the hands team does their job. It secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
Yeah, that's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And he finds his tight end for the catch. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Hey, this defense doing a good job all game long and not giving up many yards after the catch. Now working with this lead, trying to preserve it. Good job of keeping their eyes up and bringing this receiver down. Gave up some yards, but nothing big to try to hold on to this lead.
Direct snap. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
There you go. Love to see the willingness of a corner who's not just out there to cover, but he's a complete corner. That's what he just displayed, an ability to come up, took the pitch on, and that's a loss for the offense.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. That will tie it. Looks like we're headed for overtime.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Defense not pressing this time. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT.
How about that, Chris? Unbelievable. Our first play into overtime, and we got a touchdown. Now they got to play some defense and win this game.
And the point after is good. pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Single back, takes the handoff. Running through the tackle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Offense now operating in the red zone. They'll ride the back again here. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. So now it's first and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. That's a designed quarterback keeper. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for two and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. To the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Tulane Green Wave.